Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Artesia Stamps. If you've not already done so, do me a favor. Like and subscribe to my channel in order to see any of my updates on my journeys that I am currently on. One being my mommy makeover, and the second one being my Lipo 360. You don't want to miss out.
Here is an example of something that perhaps you haven't seen.
That's how it goes. 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 That's how it goes.
All right, welcome back. So I wanted to take a second to address the communication at Mia. So many people are terrified to use Mia because of the horror stories that they've heard in regards to the communication. Well, let me tell you about my experience so far. So we'll rewind. My first journey that I was on back last year, disastrous. You could not get them to respond back to you via email. When you called, they barely wanted to answer the phone. It was a via voicemail, a Viacom voicemail system. Emails, they didn't respond. It was scary. But nevertheless, I went through and continued my journey with them. Keep in mind, we're still experiencing what I experienced. And so I'm finding out a lot of people don't want to deal with Mia because of their communication issues. I'm here to kind of tell you how it's been going so far with me. So here we go. I printed off all of our email communication so I can kind of give you the realistic version of how we've been communicating. So if you have not seen in the community part of YouTube, you'll see where I've posted a lot about our text communications, our phone communications, and things of that nature. That's totally separate from this communication. So all I can say is there's a lot of processes that they've changed, and there's a lot of processes that they've put in place in order to make sure that they're communicating at all times. Let me just say that. So the first time that I reached out to Mia, it was a while. It was on 1/31, 2022. I went on Mia's website and I filled out the consultation where you can get a free consultation for free. When I filled out that consultation, I got an email from Isabella Velasquez. Isabella was the first point of contact that I got. She was the one that called and called and emailed medical history, any past surgeries, any of those things. And she's the one that requested my pictures for the consultation. So after dealing with the Isabella, keep in mind, I did not answer her back right away. So 131 hit. 122, she reached out and was like, hey, Isabella again, your lead specialist at Mia. Please submit your 4 pictures. Yeah, I didn't do that either. So on 27, she reached back out and was like, hello, thank you so much for sending your pictures. Your qualifications have been completed. And so from Isabella, which is my lead specialist, yeah. So my lead specialist is a person that took in all of my information in the beginning and my pictures. She was in constant communication, like all the time. After I submitted my pictures, then I got a call and email from Melissa Escobar, which I was telling you about her. She has been crazy phenomenal, just constant communication. And we've been texting back and forth like all the time. Any questions I have, no matter what time I text, she answers, which I love that. Melissa Escobar is the one that reached out. She's the surgical coordinator, and she's the one that gives you all the prices in regards to the doctors, the locations, the procedures. So again, she's been in constant communication. My first thoughts were to go to Houston back on 2/8. And remember that? And I was like, no. Oh, it was Austin. Yeah, it was Austin. I was like, no, we're not gonna do that. Then I wanted Chicago. She gave me those prices as well. So I thought about going back to Chicago, but I was like, no, that wouldn't be a good idea. Let's just not go that route. Hate to say why. I don't want to go to Chicago. So finally on 2/9, she gave me a price for Houston, which was Dr. Zacchaeus, on 2/9. So that's how we've been talking and communicating. So from 1/31 to 2/9, constant communication. Then on 2/9, we were still talking, and then on 2/14, an invoice came through to seal the deal, right? So you can't book your surgery without your deposit of 10%. Just be clear of that. So on 2/14, I got an email from Mia Aesthetics, invoices being ready. Don't be alarmed if you get a clickable link to click on, like a email link, click on. You gotta sign that and then pay your deposit. So I've been seeing in Facebook that people were like, I don't know if I'm being scammed or not. No, it's real. You have to sign that and then authorization credit card thing and then all of that stuff, but it's real. So on 2/14, I got my contract that I signed and my invoice was ready. Then I got my credit card authorization form, all on 2/14. I keep in mind 2/14 is like literally like it's happening. Constant communication. Then on 2/15, Melissa Escobar reached back out, was like, hey, per our conversation, I want to make sure that I understand what your needs are. I told her that I didn't need the compression garments and the board and the foams. I don't need any of that stuff. I know where to get it from. I already got some of it, so no on that. Then she fixed my invoice and I submitted my credit card statement. That was credit card authorization form. That was on 2/15. All there. Then on 2/15 again, I got an email automatically that says your payment has been processed. Like automatically. Then I get an email from Melissa, 2/15, that says, hey, congratulations. Hello, Artesia, on your booking with Mia Aesthetics. Now we can move forward and how to prepare. That was on 2/15. So from 131 to 2/15, constant communication. Constant text, emails, calls, all of that. So again, constant communication, no language barriers, straight to the point, just amazing. Then on 2/15, I got proceed with your blood work and medical clearance. So I paid on the 14th. The 15th, I got a congratulations that I was booked. On 2/15, I got my medical clearance and blood work request. Like, that was fast. Like, I wasn't ready for that. I thought they were gonna like lag a little bit, go slow a little bit, but that was not even the sentiment. On 2/17, I called in and I was like, I want to make a payment towards my surgery. And here's the deal. When you call Mia now, there's no option for like number 5 at all. Not for someone that's already in the system to get to be booked. It throws you into the concierge. Now get this. If you want to make a payment, you have to email concierge@miaaesthetics.com. They will email you back an automated response that says, hey, thank you for reaching out to the concierge. Please allow 48 to 72 hours to respond, but it does not take that long. They're like on it. So 2/17 went down. 2/17, nope. So keep in mind on 2/16, I went and got my blood work done at Quest. Remember that? So when I say fast, on 2/18, I got an email from the labs at miaaesthetics.com. It was like, important info about your labs. So they were letting me know, like, we got your labs in. but we're still missing your medical clearance, which I understood that. I knew that. I hadn't had the appointment yet, so I knew better. And so on 221, I got a pending labs form or pending labs email that was like, hey, your labs are pending. And that's about it. And then I got an automated response again from the concierge saying that they had received everything and everything came in, so which is pretty cool. And then on 222, I got an email from the labs at Mia telling me that, well, wait, back up. On 222, I actually went to my PCP to get my medical clearance. He did the same thing. He looked at my blood work from Quest Diagnostics. He did all the BMI stuff, the checking, the probing, just everything to make sure that I was ready to go and cleared. So after I got that, I actually took a picture of it and I sent it to labs@miaesthetics.com because that's where your labs are supposed to go, not the concierge. The moment I sent that email in, I got on 222, same day, I got an email directly back that was like, thank you for reaching out to the concierge for your preoperative medical history. So they were reaching out, responding back like super fast. Then yesterday is where I got my medical clearance. It said, congratulations, you've been cleared for surgery. So from the time of 1:31 up until yesterday, and even like today, they have been super responsive. I really believe that if you are, so the first communications you have with your lead specialist, I think that's what sets the tone for your entire experience. So as long as your lead specialist, because that's the first person that you get a hold of. So if your lead specialist and you have a good relationship and y'all start off on a good foot, I honestly believe that they in return give the information to your surgical coordinator, and then your coordinator from that time gives it to your concierge, and your concierge from that time is going to be the person that you deal with the whole time, as far as like your surgery times, the date of your pre-op, like everything happens at the beat of the concierge. So if you set the tone right in the beginning, communication is going to be imminent. So that is my spiel on communicating with Mia. So keep in mind, the first point of contact that you'll get is going to be your lead specialist. Your second point of contact is going to be your surgical coordinator. Your third point of contact is going to be your concierge, and that's the person that you're going to deal with throughout the duration of your surgery. So any questions, concerns, or comments, be sure to reach out to me below, and thank you for watching.